According to new filings, it looks like Donald Trump is using his political action committees basically as I guess you would call it a somewhat legal form of money laundering. Now, before I go any further, let me make it clear, I'm not actually accusing the former president of engaging in criminal behavior. But what I am saying is that when you look at it on paper, what's actually happening between the Trump Organization, Trump himself, and his political action committees, there is a lot of money just moving around, bouncing from place to place, and it all appears to ultimately end up in Donald Trump's pocket. A great example of that is the fact that some of these political action committees, of which he has two, are spending money each month paying rent to the Trump Organization. $200,000 they have paid the Trump Organization for rent. Which is weird because, Trump owns those and he owns the PACs, but of course, hey, why not take the opportunity to line your own pockets with your donors' money? But that's just the tip of the iceberg. It gets weirder here. This is from The Independent over in the UK. Forbes reports that the former president also set up a leadership PAC, which is generally used to support other candidates. Mr. Trump took $30 million from his Make America Great Again PAC and moved it to the new PAC called Save America. The PAC eventually grew to $90 million, and Mr. Trump took an additional $79,000 out of that PAC for his own uses. Mr. Trump's business, the Trump Organization, regularly interacted with his campaign PACs. In one instance, the Trump Organization charged his campaign PAC $38,000 in rent via the Trump Tower Commercial LLC, in which Mr. Trump has a 100% interest. So yeah, lots of money. Lots of it. 90 million, they say. Just kind of, let's put money here for now. Let's go ahead. Let's put some over here. Let's switch this now. This is going to go over here. If this were a criminal enterprise, that's pretty much how you launder money. You make it go through so many different channels that one, you can't trace the origin of it, and two, it starts to make it look like it is legitimate. Again, not saying that's what the Trump people are doing here, but God, it really looks, right? It smells a lot like that might be what they're doing. And unfortunately, due to campaign finance laws here in the United States, none of this appears to be illegal. You can do these kinds of things without having to worry about running afoul of any kind of money laundering laws. Now, the $79,000 that he took out for his own personal uses here, that's the kind of thing that does in fact raise a red flag. Right? Because that's one of the things you're really not allowed to do. We have seen Republicans in recent years go to jail for this kind of thing. So that's the one that maybe might warrant a little bit more investigation. But what this story really tells us from the start is that we need better campaign finance rules. Because eventually you're going to end up with somebody like Donald Trump who is using these to line his own pockets. He is paying his organizations, of which he has a 100% interest in, meaning all the money goes back to him after expenses are paid. And he's doing that perfectly legally because that's how horrible our campaign finance laws are here in the United States. This video is brought to you by Rise, a science-based app that makes it easy to improve your sleep to increase your daily energy. Did you know that it's normal to feel groggy when you wake up and sluggish in the afternoon? However, it is not normal to feel tired throughout the day. That's an indication that you're carrying sleep debt, limiting your natural energy peaks and making your dips less productive. You can become a morning person. And don't worry, you don't have to stop using your phone before bed. And you can do it without buying a new mattress, supplements, or weighted blanket. Rise uses a scientific, fact-based approach to help you get the sleep your body needs. It's built around the two principles that sleep researchers agree most affect how we feel and perform: sleep debt and circadian rhythm. Sleep debt is the only sleep score that matters. Rise tracks how much sleep you owe your body relative to your own unique sleep need and helps you pay it back. Your circadian rhythm dictates your personal energy peaks and dips throughout the day. Rise not only predicts your daily energy schedule, it helps you take control of it. Every morning, Rise tells you how long you'll be groggy, when your peak focus times will be, and when you should start winding down for better sleep and more energy the next day. With Rise, you can improve 16 science-based habits that will help you reduce your sleep debt and optimize your day based on your energy schedule. Rise helps you realize your potential with real results, real productivity, real performance, and real well-being. So go to risescience.com/ROF, download the Rise app today, and try it free for 7 days. Most Rise users feel the benefits in just 5 days, so try it today to learn more about your sleep and energy levels, plus feel better, all for free during the trial. Whether you want to become a morning person, be less exhausted throughout the day, or just improve your productivity and daily energy, Rise is the power behind your next best day. That's risescience.com/ROF to try the Rise app free for 7 days.